Hawaii, home of tropical beaches, lush valleys, and snow-capped mountains. Truly, one of the most breathtaking places on Earth. Ever since I was a child, I'd watch movies, TV shows, and cartoons that take place there, making it look like a tropical paradise, heaven on Earth. And it has always been a dream of mine to go visit.
A dire warning for many on Hawaii's Big Island.
Lava skyrocketing 300 feet in the air.
More than 80 homes have now been lost.
This is insane.
They can't predict where, when, or how powerful Kilauea's next eruption will be.
On second thought, I'm cool staying in Toronto for now. So if I'm not gonna go on vacation, the next best thing would be to bring the vacation to me. That's right. We're doing a luau. As with our last event, we want this event to mean something. So if we're gonna commit to a luau, let's keep it on theme here and see if we can learn a little more about this lava situation and maybe a way that we can help. So I reached out to Habitat for Humanity Hawaii, a charity that is helping rebuild homes for people who've lost theirs due to the lava flow. And they agreed to sit down for a video interview. First of all, thank you for making time to do this. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
So the reason I'm calling you today is because we would like to learn more about what's going on in Hawaii in regards to this lava flow. So could you tell me a little bit about what's happening there?
Sure. It's been pretty devastating. The estimated home damage is over 700 homes. Right now, I believe there's over 300 individuals in the shelters, and they've been in the shelters for over 60 days.
What exactly does Habitat for Humanity Hawaii do to help these people?
We started helping build transitional shelters. People can have their own 120 square foot shed where they can sleep. So we've helped 2 churches erect, I think, 35 those transitional homes.
That's incredible. When money gets donated to Habitat for Humanity Hawaii, what do you do with it directly?
Every donor dollar that comes in, 100% goes towards building.
You're doing a phenomenal thing. I think you and the rest of your crew have so much to be proud of. Obviously, there's so much still to do, and hopefully this video can help spread some awareness.
That's awesome, Andrew. Thank you so much. And as we say here, mahalo.
Mahalo. And now that we know what we're partying for, it's time to get planning. Starting with arguably one of the most important things we could do, coming up with a name for the luau.
Guys, I think we have enough lay jokes here to cover a lifetime. Could we please just try something else? Ooh. Yeah.
Laid while standing.
Okay, I'll write it down, but that's the last one. Then we get serious.
The name we ended up going with was Pauhana Luau, which translates from Hawaiian to after work party. Yeah, it's quite literal. The biggest problem that I had with the last event, aside from not having power, was finding a venue. But get this, the owner of the last venue felt so bad that we lost power, she made us an offer to rent out the venue again for a price that we literally can't afford not to take. So that immediately makes everything easier, but I don't want to look like a one-trick pony. If we're gonna use the same venue again, it has to look completely different. Decor is hands down the best way to make this event feel unique. Because if we can make our venue look completely different, it's gonna feel completely different too. So Chris and I are taking an afternoon and trying to see what we can DIY. First of all, we just need to find out what typical luau decor looks like. Yeah. So we have my computer here and we're gonna Google it. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's good, that works. But like, not that.
No.
Okay.
That, yeah.
So, there's a lot, but I think a good place to start would be some giant like flower that we can put on the wall.
I'm in.
And then we'll do a few of those, and then we'll take it from there.
All right, let's do it.
Sounds good. Okay, so we are about 2 hours in, and I think we're done. Check it out. Looks good.
Mm-hmm.
So I say maybe we do 5 more like this. Oh. And then cut out some leaves maybe, do those.
Okay.
We should just probably order stuff online, eh?
Yeah, we should order it on Amazon.
And now that's all done, all that's left to do is to buy alcohol, get a couple supplies, and we're ready for event day. Chris, we need to talk.
Yeah, I know you left them, right? Awesome.
The beer pong triangles and the game that we bought.
How can we get the game? Is it still open?
No,
No, that's just gone. It's lost cause.
Okay. That's the bowling game, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what it is.
We just got to the venue. We were unpacking the car, and we just always have something wrong. To be fair, we're in a lot better shape than last time because we do have power. We forgot a couple things on our drive here, and you know it's downtown. Traffic is pretty crazy. And just now, also a bartender called us to say that they can't come. Granted, this time we had 3 instead of 2, so we can probably still make it work. But like, we're really getting a lot of bad stuff happening the second we get here. We just have to fix it. It is nothing short of a miracle that Chris and I were able to make any decor. And then in addition to that, we bought a ton, but we don't know where the hell to put any of it. So we brought in some event planners from Blissful Memories. Hi. That's Melissa and Claudia. And they're gonna be helping us decide where the hell we put everything. Do it is we're gonna want one of you downstairs at the door, and 2 of you up here. We're expecting hopefully 200-ish people.
It's like a private event.
No, it's public, but it's obviously not a club, so people don't necessarily know. Like people walking by don't necessarily know about it. So one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna have an easel outside with one of these. Actually, I was waiting for security to show up to put it outside because I don't want anyone to like touch it. And yeah, just carting at the door. And the other 2 people up here just around in case we need it, right? One thing that I'm very excited to show all of you, this is very new to this event, check it out. We have power! This is Aaron, he's here from Black Cow Vodka. You're doing a specialty drink with us today. It's the first time we've ever had a specialty drink at an event.
So this is a cocktail I call Passion's Lay.
Okay.
And I did this just for you guys. I'm gonna take 1 ounce of our Black Cow vodka. Now this is guava, passion fruit, cherry hibiscus tea, lemongrass, and lemon juice. So we're just gonna take 2 ounces of that.
What is that?
Dehydrated lemon, some dehydrated pineapple.
You just eat the whole thing?
Absolutely. Boom, Passion's Lay, buddy.
All right, cheers.
Cheers, man.
That's really good.
Bite into that. It's like a lemon chip.
That's so good.
The other one's a pineapple chip.
Yeah.
So there you go. It's an interactive cocktail.
This video was filmed in 2018, but it's being uploaded in March of 2019, and the reason for that is that I'm not super pleased with how the event went, and it made it very difficult for me to edit. Don't get me wrong, I think we threw a great party. In fact, I think it was the best party on the street, and there was clubs up and down that street. But where last time we had a ton of people but lost a lot of money, this time we had the opposite problem. Because of the discount the venue gave us and not having to buy as many sunk costs as we did with the first event, we got very close to breaking even. And like last time, we're still gonna be making a donation to the charity that we worked with, Habitat for Humanity Hawaii, out of pocket, but I'm getting a little frustrated that we keep losing money. I realize now that with our first event, we were almost lucky that there was no power because there's no competition on the street, so we took everyone in. As it turns out, our net of friends and friends of friends is close to 100 people. And that's not nearly enough if we're gonna keep renting out these big venues and having all these expenses. We need to re-strategize, and the time that we've taken off since July has taught me a lot. I'm telling you right now, this channel is not going to be the story of how we tried something a few times and then gave up. It's gonna be one of how we learn from each experience and get better. Since the first video was posted, I've gotten messages from people offering to volunteer, from clubs that want to partner with us. I was even offered a job. We're doing something right. And with our next event, I intend to prove it.
Felt like the weight of the world was on my shoulders.